Bombshell admission, former ACP McDonald Jacob. I send the police officers to Barbados for Brent Thomas, an editorial. By Peter Green. McDonald Jacob, former acting commissioner of police, has admitted in a sworn statement that it was he who sent 4 police officers to Barbados to bring firearms dealer Brent Thomas back to Trinidad on October 5, 2022. But nowhere in his affidavit did Jacob say who gave permission for the 4 police officers to use a regional aircraft to take the officers to Barbados and return with their prisoner. The following is an excerpt from Jacob's affidavit dated July 18, 2025. I appointed Assistant Supt. Lancaster Ellis to spearhead a team from the Criminal Investigations Department, the CID, with a mandate to conduct an internal audit of the records of the firearms section of the TTPS. On the 22nd of October, 2022, Senior Supt. Suzette Martin contacted me and provided me with information that Brent Thomas, one of the firearms dealers under investigation, had planned to flee the jurisdiction, although Brent Thomas had indicated that he was going to see his doctor in Miami. DCP Suzette Martin. I advised her to contact the Special Investigations Unit and obtain assistance with surveillance. I also asked her to get in touch with Assistant Supt. George Laldio, head of the Transnational Organized Crime Unit, for further assistance. On the 3rd of October, 2022, Senior Supt. Martin again contacted me and informed me that Brent Thomas had evaded surveillance and that she had further information confirming that he intended to flee the country. On the 5th of October, 2022, Acting Supt. Laldio visited my office and informed me that he had information that Brent Thomas was already in Barbados and had volunteered to return to Trinidad to negate the procedure for extradition. He also informed me that he had made arrangements through the Ministry of National Security with the Joint Regional Communications Center and CARICOM Impacts to facilitate his return. I contacted Son Supt. Martin and held a teleconference. She indicated that she had engaged the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions and obtained advice. As a result of that advice, 6 warrants were obtained for the arrest of Brent Thomas. Firearms dealer Brent Thomas. She further indicated that intelligence revealed that he, Thomas, had intentions of traveling to Greece, a country with which Trinidad and Tobago had no extradition treaty. Acting Supt. Baldio indicated to me that the method they were using to secure the return of Brent Thomas was customary once the person had volunteered to return. At the request of the Acting Supt. Laldio, I signed documents permitting Laldio, Senior Supt. Martin, Assistant Supt. Birch, and Acting Corporal Joe Field to leave the country for the sole purpose of facilitating the return of Brent Thomas. They were to travel to Barbados on the JRCC plane. Acting Supt. Laldio informed me that the officers were not actually entering Barbados, but would be meeting Brent Thomas on the tarmac. On the 6th of October, 2022, I received an official report from Son Supt. Martin regarding the return of Brent Thomas and gave me additional information pertaining to the investigation. While the Prime Minister is considering a commission of inquiry to determine the facts of this entire episode, the file on who gave the orders for the plane is missing from the then Ministry of National Security.